Pouring traditional concrete is very difficult. I get it. You're trying to mix the bags. You're trying to stay ahead of the cure time. But if you have to mix up 30 bags, it's not going to work. You don't have a helper. You want a project you can do yourself. Dry pour concrete works. You will be happy with your dry pour results. This has so many use applications: sidewalks, steps, concrete pads for sheds, AC equipment, swimming pool equipment. I get it. You don't want to hire a contractor and pay thousands of dollars. You want an easy concrete project. You can do it yourself. Dry pour is the answer. You will be happy with the results. All right. Of course, you want to remove all grass organics. You want to get down to the solid soil. You can also bring in sand to adjust the level to the height you want. Let's talk about cost for a moment. This slab is approximately 5 foot by 10 foot. If you paid a contractor, it's a couple $1,000s. Doing it yourself, these Mastercraft concrete mixes bags were 60 pounds each from Menards. They're $3 a bag. That's right, guys, $3 a bag. If you buy the name brand, it's going to be more, but still, we'll do this whole pad with donated labor for about 120 bucks. Concrete is dirty, messy work. Inside is Portland cement, aggregate, which is stone, and sand. So it gets very dusty. Protect your breathing if you need to. You can start to screed as you go. The process of screeding is just any straight edge, or when it's in this stage, you can also just move it around with gloves and get it pretty close. Okay, let's talk about the depth of your slab. Traditionally, sidewalks are probably about 4 inches. That's good practice. Now, these pre-mixed bags, if you look at the manufacturer's instructions, they say exceeding 2-inch thickness. So they want minimum 2-inch thickness. That's the bare minimum. I've seen lots of videos where people are just doing 1.5 inches. This is a standard 2x4. They're laying these flat and they're doing the depth. They're pouring the depth there. That's only 1.5 inches. That's way too thin, guys. If you're going to do this hard work, go ahead and turn that up on edge so you get at least a 3.5, and you can dig deeper on the inside and get a 4-inch slab if you want. On the forms, give it a rap, a little tap with the hammer. You can use a vibrator. You're getting some air pockets out, and the concrete is dropping a little more to the bottom, which is what you want. Another benefit of dry pour concrete: you're down here, you're working it, you're smoothing it out, you're edging it. It's all relaxed pace. You can take your time. There's no pressure. When you pre-mix the concrete, it's such a perishable product. It's going to harden and not be workable very quickly. So this is an easy do-it-yourself project. Now, if you haven't seen this yet, a paint roller will give you a smooth finish. The stone naturally tries to come out, and when it gets exposed, it's not a great look. So by taking a roller, it actually will smooth out the surface, and hopefully it'll push the stone down lower and bringing up the cement for a better appearance. Okay, now we want to put a slight edge on it. It always looks better if your walkway has a rounded edge rather than a sharp 90-degree. So this is an edging tool, very inexpensive. The trick is when you pull it or push it to lift the leading edge so you don't dig into the slab. And all you're trying to do is put that slight rounded edge And then we'll go back over with the paint roller to hide our marks. And then if you want, you can roll back out those new lines that you formed to try to get a smooth finish. Okay, the trick on the water method is make sure you purchase a hose nozzle that has a mist setting, because you need a very gentle setting. You don't want any forceful water. It'll disturb the surface, so you want to just gently mist it and moist it about every 45 minutes or so, depending if the sun is on it or not. Give it a second little mist. We'll probably even do a third mist after a break, and then you come back and do some more volume of water with showering it. But again, nothing forceful, very gentle. Okay, so in this step, you're just misting it. The water will go down later. Give it about 45 minutes or so. Now, if it's cloudy, cool day, you could wait longer. You don't want it to completely dry out before you do the second misting, but you don't want standing water or puddles. So we're going to mist it. The sun is out. We'll wait about 45 minutes, mist it again. We'll probably do 3 courses of that, and then we'll come back with more of a flood setting and get it wet. Not to disturb the surface, but just make sure the moisture will get all the way underneath and on the edges. I want you to wait about 2 or 3 days before you strip the forms. We may strip these in 24 hours just so you can see the finished result. Okay, it's been just over 24 hours. We're going to strip the forms and look at the edges. This was a good demonstration video to show you what you can do yourself. Dry pour concrete is an easy method that anybody with no experience can do. Let me know if you have any comments or questions down below. I know you can do this yourself.